Well, hey friends and neighbors, this is Chuck out at Sheridan Park Farms. Welcome back to the farm. It is a beautiful spring day here on the farm. We got some exciting stuff going on today. First off, we got some baby chicks. We're going to go get those put in the brooder. We're going to move some cows in the back, and we'll talk a little bit about the importance of rotational grazing and kind of show you what that rotational grazing will get you on your grass. And then we've got a big reveal. We have decided to absolutely, positively torch, burn it to the ground, stop, no more, totally different deal on our farmers market. You know, we've spent a lot of time, a lot of effort, and had a lot of pride in our farmers market setup for years. We've done a number of videos here on how to set up, what we do to get attention and that kind of thing. We're burning it down to the ground. We're starting over. So hang out with us for a little bit. Let's get some chicks in, let's move some cows, and we're going to show you our brand new farmers market setup. Will it work? Let us know what you think. Are you starting new?
No, 39, 41, 43,
45,
47,
49,
51,
53. Boy, they look good, don't they?
Real good.
What you got?
Got diddles.
What are these?
These are Freedom Ranger Hatchery Cornish.
Cornish cross. And so we got 200. And how many were actually, was there 200 in the box?
201.
201. There was one dead one in the box. So I don't think we won't say anything about that,
No.
will we? So 200 alive. And man, alive, look at these things. Talk about spunky. We just have got back from the post office picking them up. Got them in the brooder. Got them in our big brooder here. We'll talk about it in just a second. But man, everybody looks fantastic. There's chicks everywhere in here. Good Lord, look back there over in the corner.
Should we get this thing out and set the drinker down on it, or just
Well,
leave it?
it looks like they're figuring it out, don't it?
Yeah.
I just leave it. I think they're okay. I think they'll figure it out. All right, so this is our big brooder, and we do sell plans for the big brooder. I'll post those in the link in the description down below. This is 8x8, and we've got 4 lights going in here today. That'll probably be enough for the time of year. Really, we're kind of out of electricity power, but this should be fine. And as you can see, everybody's in pretty good shape. There's some under the light, but man, there's a bunch that are not under the light, and those that are close to the light are not piling. 4 of our brooder lamps, we get these from Hog Slat. They're the nice tall ones. If they do fall, the lamp won't come in contact with the shavings or the bottom of the brooder, so we don't have to worry about catching on fire. We've got a long feeder here full of chick starter. We also added some chick grit to it. It's just a little bitty fine granite, so that'll help get their crops going. Something in there to help grind up the feed. So we got that. Plenty of shavings, of course. Nice bed of shavings. We cleaned this out yesterday from where we had some other chickens in there, so we cleaned it out, start fresh. And then we've got our drinker over here. This is just a 3-gallon drinker. One 3-gallon drinker will work for 200 chicks for a couple of days, and then we'll have to add another 5 or a couple of 5s in here to make sure that they've got enough water. We'll also have to add more feeder space. That's something you got to watch. How quickly are they going through the feed? How much competition is there around the feed and the drinking areas? If it gets to be a lot, they're consuming a lot, there's a lot of competition, you need to add another feeder, add another drinker, whatever the case may be. And then also on the drinkers, we talked about this in the past, we put some rocks in the bottom of that so that the little chicks, we'll only leave them in there for what, Saunders, 3 or 4 days?
Maybe about 24 hours.
Yeah. So that the little chicks, if they get over in the drinker, like
Just
this
like
guy
that.
right here, they can get out. They don't know that they're not ducks yet. They'll figure that out pretty quick. But add some stones, some rocks in the bottom of your drinker if they're deep, just so the chicks have got something to get a toe hold and they can get back out. So these guys will stay in the brooder now for this time of year. We'll probably be in here, what, 3 weeks?
3 or 4 weeks.
And then we'll come out and go out on pasture. But man, they are looking fantastic. Baby chicks. So what does this bring our chicken count to?
Around 550.
And that's not counting the eggs that's in the incubator, is it?
That's right.
There's 15 dozen of those.
We won't count them till they hatch.
Seems like I've heard something about that somewhere in the past. What is it? Don't count your chickens till they hatch. But there's 100 and, what do we say, 188?
180.
180 eggs in the brooder. We need to candle those.
14 days will be Saturday, so yeah,
we'll candle them in a couple of days. So, but we have got plenty of chicken, don't we?
Yeah.
I bet it sells fast though, won't it?
Hope so.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna show the market. We're gonna show the new thing today.
Yeah, I
for
think
the farmers
we will.
markets. Let's show the new thing for the farmers markets today. Yeah.
Okay.
That might be kind of cool. Folks be interested in that.
Okay.
All right. So I didn't bring the camera with me, but I'm gonna show y'all something. So I'm back in one of the back pastures, back side of the farm, about as far back as we can go. Shop is out the road there. The cows are up here on this hill, back down towards the house, and they've been over there for 2 days now. And so it's time to move. Should have moved them yesterday, but didn't. We're gonna move them today. But what I want to show y'all is this pasture. They're gonna be coming into here, and they're also gonna be back here on this back hill. And they've not been here now for about, I guess about 10 days. There goes crazies. Yeah, probably 10, maybe I'd have to count. It's been a few days since they've been back here. But y'all look at this. Now it's gonna sound bad. I'm not beating up on other farms and other farmers. But I drive around their area and I see farms that are continuously grazing cattle on the same piece of ground without giving it any rest. It does not look like this, not at all. They've had the same amount of rain that we've had. Chances are they're putting fertilizer on it. We're not using any fertilizer at all. This is the power of rotational grazing. Putting animals on an area and then giving that area a rest, giving it time to regenerate. That's regenerative grazing. Letting the grass come back and get that solar panel extended back out so that you've got more leaf to capture solar energy for photosynthesis to help the grass grow, so that the grass is not having to pull nutrients and carbon from the ground. They're capturing it through photosynthesis and carbon dioxide in the air. Makes a huge difference. So move those animals, give your ground rest, give it a chance to come back. If you just keep grazing it, keep grazing it, keep grazing it, you're gonna run out of grass. You're not gonna have a strong root structure. You're gonna have runoff issues. You're gonna have drought issues because the ground's not gonna absorb and capture and hold as much water. Move your animals, move them. Give part of your ground rest. Give it time to come back. So, and the cows love this. Man, this is like coming in, it's like a kid walking into an ice cream store with a blank check, man. They're gonna come in here and they're gonna tear it up. So, don't have my camera with me. This is with my phone. Let's see if I can capture it. I'll call them down and bring them through and see what they do. Look at that, man. Look at that. Fred, let's see, zoom out. Look at that green, thick patch. I mean, look at all this. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And all this is cow manure, sunshine, rain, and rest. Called them about 3 times. Here they come. Just gonna open this spring gate and let them come on through. So I'm gonna take this gate down. I'm gonna leave it down because I don't have their water set up over here. I'll move their water after a while. But they have access to water. They can go back and go drink for a couple hours till I get their water moved over. They'll be fine. Y'all ready to move? All right, come on over. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Everybody come across. And what do? Go right to work. Trimming the grass. Reuben, leave the cows alone, honey. Go right to work, trimming the grass. They'll start putting some little good manure down here in a few minutes, about 50 pounds per cow per day. It's a lot of fertilizer. Nothing like that. There is nothing like seeing cows move on to fresh new grass where they've actually got something to eat instead of that stuff that people have let them just trim down to the dirt. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. All right, market season's here. We actually have a market, when the folks are watching this video, tomorrow will be the first market day for the year of us. Really, it's just it's a pop-up deal.
Yeah.
We do it and then we got a couple days off. But we've torched our entire market setup, hadn't we?
Yes.
We're what you guys have seen in the past. All the videos with all the red and white tents, the red and white coolers, the tablecloths, the menu boards. And by the way, if you guys still want to do those menu boards, Jeff Morgan Signs, I'll leave a link in the description down below. Jeff has done us a fantastic job. But anyway, we're torching it. We're doing something totally different. You want to show them?
Yeah.
Let's go see it. So y'all might have seen this lurking in the background of our videos. We have bought, is this 14 or 16?
14.
We have bought a 14-foot enclosed trailer that is now our mobile farm store. And what we're going to do is we're going to be taking this to markets and we'll be setting it up, and instead of people shopping out of coolers, they're going to be shopping out of the store.
That's
right? So a couple things real quick on the outside. We have done some graphics, and yes, it is intentionally understated. We didn't do a wrap. We didn't do anything big and fancy. We wanted it plain, clean, easy to read, so folks know exactly what, it's kind of like that other deal. They know exactly what we got, right?
Yeah.
Beef, pork, and chicken. I mean, that's what we do. On the back, going down the road, you get behind us, we got our logo, social media, all that kind of stuff. And then the other side over here, can't get to it from my old truck, same kind of thing. So, but the magic's inside, ain't it? Let's open up the doors. All right, so the way this deal is going to work, we will be in our booth space, and customers are going to come in the rear, and they'll come in and they're going to shop in the store. So we're starting out here. They've got a basket, so they can pick up a basket for your convenience, of course. And then tell them about what we got inside.
So we got 3 freezers in here, beef, pork, and chicken. And they are glass top freezers. And the reason the pork is going in the biggest one is because we have the most variety of pork that we do everything. And so this one has 6 baskets in it. And what we'll do is we'll load the baskets, and then any excess we want to carry will go under the basket.
So this gives us the ability to carry. This gives us the ability to carry a whole lot more product than what we were on those coolers, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we can load the freezers, load the baskets. Like in this one, different sausages, roast, shanks, bacon, you name it. And the nice thing about it is, in the past where customers were looking at a sign in front of the cooler and they would come up and say, hey, what does your bacon look like?
Yeah.
Now
they can see it.
They can see the bacon. And so they'll just be able to shop right out of the freezers. So this one will be the pork over here. Beef, is that right? Mm-hmm. Same kind of deal here. Roast, steaks, ground, all that'll be in the baskets. Folks will be able to see it. They can just open it up, pull out what they want, put it in their shopping basket. One of us will be kind of lurking around in the front or in the back or somewhere, so if folks have got questions, we can answer questions. And then this one,
it's chicken.
This will be chicken, so we can do whole birds, legs, leg quarters, breast, the whole deal. Tell them about your stand. This is the first. We're probably going to do some more of these, aren't we?
Yeah, this stand is for eggs. It won't hold that many, but we'll have enough to restock it whenever it needs it.
And then we may be doing some swag, some
Yeah,
hats and that kind of thing.
We'll probably get another stand to go right here, and then a hanger rod, because we'll be doing some t-shirts.
Yeah, if we want to do some t-shirts and that kind of thing, yeah, we can cover all that.
And I'm trying to talk Chuck into getting us a monitor and putting it over here, say, and having some either video or pictures of the farm scrolling across it while folks are inside.
So folks can see what the farm looks like, see what we've got going on here. This is, the trailer is wired, so the freezers will be plugged up. It does have a couple of big lights. You know, these are a little, I mean, they're a little intrusive, but I mean, it's light and you need some light. We did buy a generator to run this off of, so we'll have a generator going. But the problem is we can't run the freezers and the lights and the air conditioner. Of course, the doors are going to be open anyway, so that's no big deal.
So we won't need the air conditioner.
So customers will come in the back, shop, and then they'll go out the side door here. We'll have the side door propped open. Got steps for it to go here. And then we'll have a table out here with the bagger so that we can bag product and we can check customers out with the square. They're paying cash, whatever the case may be.
Yep.
So what else?
I don't know yet. We'll figure it out when we.
Yeah, tomorrow is
the loading day.
Yeah, it's going to be the maiden voyage. We'll just try this thing out and see. Physically tomorrow, from when we're filming this today, we'll load the coolers, plug everything in. We're going to get them all stocked up and that sort of thing. We put a new floor in it. We put down laminate floor. You know, and we didn't spend a lot of money on the trailer. We intentionally didn't spend a lot of money on the trailer because we're testing the concept.
Yeah, this is a pilot program.
It's a pilot program, yeah. We're going to test it, see if it works, see how it goes, and if it works well, we may get another trailer, a little nicer, a little bigger, something like that. But we didn't want to put just a ton of money in this until we saw if it was going to work. The other really nice thing about this is this makes us a lot more nimble. If we pick up another market, or there's a fair or an event that we get invited to and people want us to come, frozen meat doesn't typically do well at those kind of things. But if there was something that was appropriate, now we don't have to worry about lugging around tents and tables and coolers and signs and all that stuff. We can just pull in, set up the trailer, and we're off and running. So that's the new market setup. Let's do it. We'll take the camera along tomorrow, from when they're seeing it tomorrow, to the market, and we'll film some of this as a setup and sort of see how it works. But yeah, we're excited about this. I think this is going to work out. We think it's going to work. We shall see.
We're going to find out.
Maybe a hard lesson. All right, there it is, the new market setup. What do you think? Have we fell and hit our head? Are we wearing skinny jeans and cutting off the circulation to our brain? What do you think? Is that the right way to go? Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about that deal. The proof, I think, is going to be in the eating of the pudding. So we will know after the market. It's going to take us a couple of markets to test this and see how it goes. But the first time out, the maiden voyage, being tomorrow, we'll take y'all along and film parts of it, and we'll talk about the pros, the cons, what went right, what went wrong, and we'll cover it all. So fingers crossed it works. Like I say, Saturday, tomorrow is payday. We got to get that deal right because that's what makes the farm go. That's what keeps the bills paid and the animals fed. Pray for us. Like I always say, please keep us in your prayers. May God bless you and your families, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks.